A new state law that went into effect January 1st bans licensed gun owners from carrying weapons in most public places, including schools, churches, which include synagogues, and parks. It was signed by Governor Newsom in response to mass shootings. Last month, a federal judge issued an injunction to stop the law from taking effect, but an appeals court said the law needs to go into effect while the court challenges continue. The next hearing is in February. Well, with more and more anti-Semitic attacks, some members of the Jewish community say the new law strips them of their right to defend themselves. Joining me now is Rabbi Pini Dunner from Beverly Hill Synagogue. Thank you so much for being with me tonight, Rabbi. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
I appreciate you having me on your program, and thank you so much.
Well, it's certainly a hot topic right now. Supporters of SB 2, they say that this is to reduce gun violence. You say it's only going to make the public less safe. Why?
Well, I can speak as a leader in the Jewish community. We are extremely concerned. Anti-Semitism is on the rise. We're talking about huge increases. An explosion of anti-Semitism. In our own community, we had somebody attacked only 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we are extremely concerned that guns that are out there are going to make their way into Jewish centers, and that they're going to be used indiscriminately to target Jewish people, because anti-Semites want to kill Jews. I mean, that's a fact. And if you give them the ability to do so, and you remove the ability of Jewish people to protect themselves, that puts us in grave danger.
Well, certainly know that the Beverly Hills Police Department responded to the anti-Semitic attack that you're referring to in the month of December. They've increased patrols, as far as I understand. Isn't this the job of the police department, to protect you and your synagogue?
So, of course, it is the job of the police department, but they're not there on the spot when an event happens. And if there is a shooter that enters a place of worship, we should be entitled to our CCW rights, and those should not be removed from us arbitrarily because there's some legal fight as to what it means to have a CCW. And what's the point of a CCW if you can't use it? The list of places where you're not able to carry concealed weapons essentially means that no one can carry a concealed weapon anywhere. So what's the point of buying a gun if you're never going to be able to use it against the people, by the way, who don't follow the law? So the criminals are going to be entitled, because they don't follow the law, to use guns wherever they want to use them. And we, the law-abiding civilians, citizens, people who live in California, won't be able to protect ourselves and defend ourselves against criminals in the event that they decide to use guns against us.
Well, you said our CCW rights. This is a two-parter. The first part is, do you have a CCW? Do you carry? Will this prevent you from carrying?
Well, let me tell you this. I applied for CCW half a year ago. I still don't have it. There's absolutely no reason for me not to have it. It's my legal right to have a CCW. That's a separate matter. But the point is that those in our community who have a CCW should be given the right. And by the way, this idea that putting signs up in a synagogue or place of worship to alert people to the fact that people have concealed weapons, well, what's the point of having a concealed weapon if it's not concealed because everybody knows you have it? All it does is it makes everybody a target, even those who don't have a concealed weapon. We have to have the right in a country that enables anybody to buy a firearm. We have to have the right to defend ourselves against those who wish to cause us harm. We are the Jewish community. We are targets. That's it. That's all there is to it. We have to be able to defend ourselves.
Rabbi, as far as you know, it sounds like obviously you are a respected leader. I'm sure you're very close to the members of your synagogue. Do you know how many, are the majority of them CCW licensed?
Many of our community have CCW licenses, and they want to be able to use those licenses. I know that people do carry, and there's been a huge surge of interest in owning firearms and getting trained. We have a synagogue organized target practice next week. It's the first time we've done it. We're going to be doing it frequently. We are conscious of the fact that as targets, the Jewish community have become targets, particularly since the October 7th massacre in Israel, and we have been targeted. We want to be able to defend ourselves, and we want to be enabled to protect ourselves against those who wish to do us harm. And that's what we're going to be doing. And this law, or this new SB2 law, gets in the way of us, the Jewish community, protecting ourselves against those who wish to do us harm.
Well, we'll see how this plays out in terms of enforcement as well. And as mentioned, the hearing for this is late February. The conversation right now has to come to an end, but we will carry it on with you and other members of your community as we watch this play out in the court system. Rabbi Pini Dunner, Beverly Hill Synagogue, thanks so much for being with me tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.